I have built a randomizer with the names of 200 plus Pokemon characters up, and using this we're going to pluck 2 names out of there, and thus those characters will fight each other using their best possible teams. Welcome back to Pokemon Master Showdown, and last time we had a pretty one-sided battle between Paldean and gym leaders as Kofu took on Iono. Today though, we have another potential mismatch on the cards as Tate and Liza, Psychic type gym leaders of the Hoenn region, take on Marshal of the Unova Elite Four. Tate and Liza first appeared in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire as the gym leaders of the Moss Deep City Pokemon Gym in the Hoenn region, and are renowned for doing their gym fight as a double battle. As twins, they share a bond and specialise in Psychic type Pokemon. They're known for finishing each other's sentences. They've appeared in the Gen 3 Hoenn games, the remakes of those games, and they did fight individually in Pokemon Black and White 2 at the PWT. They've also made anime appearances, manga and TCG appearances as well. Here they go with a combined team of Jirachi and Celesteela from their Masters X appearances, as well as Xatu and Claydol, most notably from their Pokemon Emerald Gym Battle team, before rounding out with Gardevoir and Bronzong from the PWT teams. Marshal first appeared in Pokemon Black and White as one of the members of the Unova Elite Four at the end of the game, though he is mentioned earlier in the game by Alder. Marshal calls himself Alder's apprentice, though he is largely unaware of Alder's thoughts. Alder compares Cheren to Marshal due to the value he places on power. He later reappeared in the sequels to Pokemon Black and White, still a member of the Elite Four, as well as the spin-off games Masters X and various manga appearances, though he didn't appear in the main anime to date. He goes with a team of mostly rematch Pokemon from the Generation 5 games, including Conkeldurr, Breloom, Lucario, Machamp and Mienshao, before rounding out the team with the Caracosta, which evolved from the Tortuga he had in the Adventures manga for a time. It's time to head to the stadium, and it's mind versus muscles, it's gym leaders versus Elite Four, it's Tate and Liza versus Marshal, today on Pokemon Master Showdown! And we are here. We have entered the stadium, and these 3 combatants, not 2, are facing each other down. Tate and Liza look like they're in perfect sync. Marshal does his best to look intimidating. This is a tall ask for the Elite Four member, but what can you do? Tate and Liza begin with Claydol, Marshal begins with Breloom. Breloom goes to Sport, and Claydol falls asleep before it can do anything. Well, it could be argued Marshal has had the better of the opening turn. Breloom goes out, and in comes the Lucario. Claydol wakes up, it goes for the Stealth Rocks, so that sleep didn't last long. Lucario goes to Power Up Punch, Claydol shrugs it off very much, but gets hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Claydol goes to Cosmic Power, so boosting its defences to match Lucario's offences. Very, very interesting exchange right at the start. Lucario goes for another Power Up Punch. Lucario is getting stronger, but it's doing more damage to itself, it could argue, and Claydol continues to power up with Cosmic Power. So far, so interesting. Lucario gets stronger, a crit could be dangerous, and now it's gone for the Swords Dance, it is powering up, that is another Cosmic Power. Well. Lucario goes to Crunch, Claydol does survive it, takes some blows from the Rocky Helmet, and Claydol unleashes stored power, Lucario down for the count. First blood goes to Tate and Liza. In comes the Caracosta, and it lands on the Stealth Rocks. So, that's another stored power. Caracosta does wear it. Caracosta goes for the Aqua Tail. Claydol goes down, but Caracosta is very nearly down thanks to the damage from the Rocky Helmet. So, Tate and Liza go for Jirachi. Jirachi faces Caracosta. So, Caracosta doesn't have a lot left. Is Marshal going to make the switch? Is it worth it because those Stealth Rocks will just end it? Caracosta goes to the Aqua Jet. The Rocky Helmet takes it down. Jirachi fails with the Thunder Wave. So, Marshal has lost 2. Tate and Liza have lost 1. So, what is Marshal going to go for next? Is it going to be the Mienshao? It is the Mienshao. Lands on the Stealth Rocks. So, Jirachi contemplating the move. That's a knockoff, and that hurts badly. It gets rid of the Rocky Helmet, though. That's the Thunder Wave, and Mienshao is paralysed, so it cannot move. That's a Psychic Attack. Jirachi downs Mienshao in 1 with the Psychic Attack. This is looking very, very bad for Marshal. The Conkeldurr is in. So, what is he going to try and do here? That's another psychic attack. Conkelder is down for the count. Well, well. Well, well, well. Looking very bad for Marshal. Is it going to be the Breloom? Is it going to be the Machamp? This Jirachi has kind of run rampant. Machamp is out. Lands on the Stealth Rocks. Psychic attack. Machamp survives it though, but it gets a special defense drop. Machamp goes for a knockoff and Jirachi goes crashing down. Well, interesting. Tate and Liza haven't had it all their own way, but what can they do? Gardevoir is here. Gardevoir goes for the Psychic. Machamp, straight down. Marshal just has the Breloom left. Breloom comes out, lands on the Stealth Rocks. Do we think it'll be another Spore? It is the Spore, and Gardevoir is asleep. So, can Breloom do something to try and beat the odds? It's gone for the Swords Dance. Gardevoir's woken up. Psychic takes Breloom down. Well, it can't be said they had it all their own way, but Marshal did put up a bit of a decent fight. You would expect as much from an Elite Four member, but the type disadvantage told. Tate and Liza had too much between them. I guess the saying is true, folks. 2 heads are better than 1. Well, it's been another battle from Master Showdown Stadium, folks. I've been your commentator, once and future gamer. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you on the next exciting instalment. Take care. Au revoir.